High school football fans, we have two local teams still alive in the playoffs, West Orange-Stark and Newton. My next guest knows one of those teams very well. West Orange-Stark head coach Cornel Thompson joins him now. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
The 4A Division II state semifinal round next week. Has that sunk in yet?
Well, we play them one at a time, and we know that it's within our reach at this particular time, but we got to take care of our business this week.
Excitement level, I'm assuming, through the roof with this team. How do you keep the guys level-headed this week?
Well, we just prepare daily for, we go about our business every week, just like we normally do. The kids, the players know what we do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we work up. At this stage of the game, you're physically seeing everything you could possibly see. It's a mental game now. It's mentally. And when I say that, you playing with bumps and bruises, you got to work beyond that at mental toughness and to get physically, mentally ready for the football game.
The word domination comes to mind when you think of the last two games with this West Orange-Stark team, Marque and Grange. You made them both look pretty silly out there. I mean, realistically, when you look at the score. What works so well in both of those games for you?
Well, I think that we're at a time of the year that we're starting to, if a team peaks during the course of a year, I think that we're starting to do that at this particular time, which is a good time of the year, and we've been fortunate enough. We did lose one young man a couple of weeks ago to an injury, but we hadn't had any major injuries and stuff other than Grant LaPointe Teat, and so we're pretty healthy overall, but we're work each and every week in preparation for our opponent, just like we did day one.
The offense looks stout. The defense is stingier than ever. What side of the ball, I guess, has impressed you the most the past few weeks?
Well, I think our offensive line. We've got some guys in that offensive line that have been 3-year starters, and those guys have really been playing well, I think, in that offensive line. But some of those same guys are playing in the defensive line also. But our offensive line has been a big key. We felt like when the year started that'd be one of our strengths, would be our offensive line, and it has shown to be that at this point.
Another key guy who's playing pretty well right now, sophomore quarterback Jack Dallas. When you think of a sophomore making a run like this deep into the playoffs, there's sometimes concerns because of the experience, but he's handled himself pretty well, hasn't he, Coach?
I think Jack has handled it really well. He's got so many games under his belt now that he's almost a junior, even though he's still a sophomore. And then Coach T.J. Ramsey has done an outstanding job, Coach Dyer and the entire offensive staff with him, so in game planning every week. So I think Jack has played very well to this point.
For you this week, you've not been to a state game as head coach of West Orange-Stark. What would it mean to you should that happen?
Well, it's very special, although I've been there as an assistant many times, but it's special to see these kids, this group of kids who were freshmen when I got the job, so I've seen them grow. Now they're seniors, and they know what's in front of them. We've prepared them physically for it. It's their job to get themselves ready mentally, and for me, it's very special to see them grow both physically and mentally, and they're doing that.
All those two-a-days, all those running up and down the bleachers paying off right now?
Yes, sir, it is. What we do during the course of the week, we're old blue collar. We work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We tell them we get paid on Friday. Payday on Friday. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Sinton obviously wants to get paid as well, I guess you could say, this Friday. What should we know about them?
Well, they're after the same prize that we're after. They're a spread football team. They've been in the playoffs many years. This Tom Allen, the head coach there, has been there about the same time the length of time that I've been the head coach here. But that program has had a lot of tradition, and they've been in the playoffs a number of times. I think that they were in the 5th round, maybe the state championship here back as far as 2010. Bridge City played them at Texas A&M. So traditionally, they're a good football program.
No time and date set yet for your game. Will we know by tomorrow?
Not yet, but hopefully we'll have that negotiated by noon tomorrow.
Good deal. So that answers everyone's questions. We'll know tomorrow where West Orange-Stark will be playing, what time and location. Coach, thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of West Orange-Stark fans will be out at the game this week.
Thank you for having me. I'd like to say that one thing about that, too, also, is special thanks go out to our fans and our following, because that's a big deal. The coaches and the players have noticed that. Our stands have been full the last 2 or 3 games, and we brought more people than our opponent. So a special thanks goes to our fans.
Those thunder sticks have made it loud out there a lot, too. Yeah. Thank you, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thank you very much.